Great Freedom takes place in post-war Germany, where liberation by the Allies doesn't mean freedom for everyone. Hans, played by Franz Rogowski, is repeatedly imprisoned under paragraph 175, which criminalizes homosexuality. Over the decades, he develops an unlikely bond with his cellmate, Viktor. This is written and directed by Sebastian Maise, whose work I'm not all that familiar with, and it appeared on my radar as it was the Austrian submission for Best International Feature at this year's Oscars, where it made the shortlist but wasn't nominated, before eventually getting a US release in early 2022. It's a powerful little character drama taking place over the course of years that, at first, might seem like it's just Green Book by way of Shawshank Redemption. The primary relationship driving this forward is between Hans and Viktor, the latter of whom, when we first meet him, is a vitriolic homophobe who despises Hans on sight. But over the course of their time together, a bond begins to form, finding some sort of solace through years of repeated abuse within this prison. And while that sounds like the setup for what could have easily been one of the cheesiest movies in anyone else's hands, especially in a mainstream Hollywood movie, the execution here winds up being very tender and heartfelt. The film examines more of the raw, human emotional side of things, sometimes with a focus on the quieter moments as characters try taking in years of torment, usually due to them expressing who they are, and the way they try finding some solace in their current situations. There aren't any grand speeches or long-winded exposition dumps, nor are there any moments of everyone coming together in this huge inspirational sequence, nor is there any simplistic flick of a switch revelatory moment. Instead, it's one that can feel cold, shifting between moments of heartbreaking brutality and quiet restraint. And while there are times it can feel like much, it's in those moments where we see these characters at their most vulnerable and relatable, making for some truly powerful emotional sequences as the film explores themes like being able to express oneself in the face of an oppressive system. As expected with a character study like this, the film's biggest assets are its performances, and Franz Rogowski, who's become a titan of international art house cinema, is absolutely fantastic here, making plenty of emotional impact via a less is more approach. Though George Friedrich, who plays Viktor, and whom I was previously not all that familiar with, also knocks it out of the park here, managing to elevate this role of someone who goes from initially being hateful to caring into something much more powerful beyond a simple character trope. The chemistry between the two is excellent and makes their respective journeys one you truly love being invested in, and it makes Great Freedom a powerful little film about being oneself that transcends its seemingly familiar setup. It might have a sense of restraint, but it operates on a less is more approach, being driven by two excellent performances that give it a lot of emotional impact. It's not always the easiest watch, but it can also be quite rewarding. Great Freedom gets a 7.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Great Freedom, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it powerful, and what's a good character drama that you've seen lately? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.